Hi guys, welcome back. So I thought I would do a follow-up video to the video that I posted 2 days ago, just because a lot has changed in the last 2 days in the town that I live in. They've pretty much closed up everything. The mall is now closed, so and most of the retail stores are now finally shut. So we're pretty much left with grocery stores, pharmacies, drive-thrus for coffee, and takeout in restaurants, and that's pretty much it. So I don't know what you guys are up to. I guess I've been trying to keep very busy. It's hard for someone like me too, because I'm such an extrovert and I love to be out and on the go and in crowds of people and hanging out with lots of friends. But because of this social distancing that's happening right now, I've had to step away from that. So I've been spending a lot more time at home. So I'm trying to find activities to keep me busy. One of the things that I know has been difficult for people is sometimes if people feel very lonely, they feel very isolated. They might be somebody who lives on their own. So I worry about those kind of people as well too, because I feel what are some of the things that they're doing, especially because they don't have any social contact at all right now. So some of the things that I've been up to, well, of course I've been cleaning, because there's always stuff to clean in my house, so I'm just always working away at that. There's always something to dust, and now that I'm home, I have the time to kind of devote on that. I'm a little bit of a procrastinator, so sometimes it's just hard for me to get started doing that, but I am home and spending lots of time indoors, so it's a good time to do it. So I've been decluttering. I'm just going through old clothes, going through knickknacks, things like that that I don't need anymore, and just getting them all piled up so that when things go back to normal, I can donate them. I've been catching up on some TV shows, keeping up on RuPaul's Drag Race, Star Trek Picard, watching old stuff too, like of course I always watch The Golden Girls, and I'm rewatching Friends again. So those are things that are helping me keep busy. I have some books put aside that I want to read, but I have not started them yet. So hopefully I'll start those over the next couple of days. And texting friends, sending messages on WhatsApp, doing kind of video chats. I've talked to my mom a bunch of times just to make sure that she's okay, because she's in her 70s and I want her to make sure that she is staying inside, because she's also very social like I am, and so I want her to take good care of herself. I want her to stay indoors, and she's going to have to social distance herself from people right now, but that's for her benefit, because I certainly don't want anything to happen to her. Love you, Mom. So people are wondering what's going to happen in the weeks to come, and I don't really know. As long as we can contain this and the numbers start decreasing of the amount of people that are contracting it, then I think things are going to go back to normal a little quicker. But if we keep breaking the rules and not listening to the advice of the health departments, then this is probably only going to grow and it's going to get worse. So I'm trying to do my part, and I feel like everybody needs to do their part, and we need to listen to the rules, we need to listen to the recommendations, and we need to take care of ourselves, and we need to take care of our neighbors, and we have to beat this and get through it so that we can get back to normal. So everybody, please do your part. No matter if you feel like, well, too bad, I want to do this, I want to do that, you need to do what the recommendations are. Just as a side note, guys, I wanted to show you this shirt that Fallon got me for my birthday. I absolutely love it because it combines two of my favorite things. If you look here, you can see it's the Golden Girls, and this is what the Golden Girls would look like if they were CrossFitters. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys see that as well, because I think it's fun, and I love that Fallon sent me this for my birthday, so thank you very much, Fallon. So for people who are feeling a little bit isolated or they're feeling lonely, I've been talking to friends the last couple of days, and some of them are really not doing well with this, because they're like, I hate that everything is being closed down. I feel like I'm losing a sense of control. I'm losing my confidence. I'm feeling very isolated. So I've been trying to talk them through that, and it's hard because I understand where they're coming from, but in the long run, it's for the benefit of all that we follow these rules and that we socially distance ourselves, and that we're being very cautious, and that we're washing our hands, and we're doing all of the rules and recommendations that the health departments are making. So if I was to give some tips on some things that you can do to help you with some of this isolation is, of course, as I talked in my previous video, get lost in a book. Because if you can read a book and it takes you far away, you can just forget about all the things that are happening right now in the world. Another thing you can do is recipes. We all have recipes in our drawer. We all have things that we've wanted to try and bake and cook. So pull those out, dust them off, and how about giving some of those recipes a go? Binge watching TV shows. I mean, we've all got things that we got to catch up on. Friends are constantly making recommendations. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. So now you have the time to do it. So the other thing you can do along with that is some of my friends are setting up like video group chats where they're watching a show together, and they're just spending their time at home, but there's 7 or 8 of them on this video chat so they can all react to the TV show that they're watching. Another thing that people are doing is kind of setting up coffee dates where they have maybe 3 or 4 of them, and they're also doing this over video chat. So it's just like they're sitting there at the table together, but they're not. And it's a way to social distance, but it's also a way to help you not feel so isolated. So guys, over the next couple weeks, I know that this is going to be a strain on our mental health, so we have to do things that will keep our minds busy. If we're busy, we can't focus on all of the things that are happening around us. Not to say that you don't want to keep in touch with the media, see what the newest recommendations are and stuff like that, but just don't spend a lot of time on social media and watching the news and letting it get to you all day long. You can also do too much of that. Take the little bit of info that you need just so that you're up to date with everybody, but then look for activities that around the house that are really going to keep you busy. Reach out to friends, maybe friends you haven't talked to for a while. Message them, Facebook them, text them, call them on the phone. I know people hate talking on the phone, but it's always nice to hear someone else's voice too. It helps us feel a little bit closer to humanity as well. So don't be afraid to pick up the phone and hear somebody else on the other end. Over the next couple weeks, I'd like to make more of these videos just to kind of keep you guys up to date on what I'm doing to keep busy, and hopefully some of that information will help you guys. Also, it's just a way for me to reach out to you guys and feel like I'm part of something. Maybe I'm giving you some information that you can use, something that makes you even feel better about yourself for that day. So, you know, just keep confident through this, keep positive. We are going to definitely get through this. There's no doubt in my mind about that. It's just we need to follow the recommendations of the health department, and we need to practice all of the things of self-monitoring, self-isolation, social distancing. So keep all of those things in mind day to day, and keep happy and put a smile on your face and say hi to a neighbor over the fence, or call someone or text them, and just touch base with everybody and just make sure everybody's okay. I'll post another video in the next few days, just kind of keeping you updated on all the things that are happening and what I've been up to. And keep safe, keep healthy, and we'll see you next time on Sean's Magical Odyssey.